Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AVGR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, certainly some updates first need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is some house cleaning, get rid of that line right there. Sure, that level pertains, just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk having lines and clutter all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So going into today, right there around 64 was that resistance, but you can see when the price broke up above it, that was pretty much the floodgates opening up, and from there, a very nice breakout played out. As far as one of the newer areas and what I would call the ideal level of support, and you say, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest? That would be if the price can stay up above 69 cents. So don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 69, I'm not saying the entire chart is destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above that level, then that would certainly be a massive sign of power going forward. Taking a step back, though, and looking at all this from the bigger picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, that right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you must visualize that, that's what, a very straightforward way to gauge that. Now, what about levels of resistance? Pretty straightforward right now. The party stopped today right up there at the 73 cent mark. So 73 cents will be public enemy number one going into Tuesday. Good news is, assuming there's no gap downs or anything, the price has to travel a very small distance before it can start doing battle with that area up there. So it becomes pretty logical to think that there very well could be a breakout on Tuesday. So we'll just have to sit back and see how this plays out, but definitely a good start to the week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.